Hello everybody, I want to take this time to do a public service announcement. A little background, my name is Lisa Bailey, I'm an RN. I've been an RN for quite some time, over 20 years. And through this problem, this pandemic that we're going through right now, I've noticed a few things. People are wearing masks, which is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. However, I've noticed they're wearing them incorrectly or mishandling them. And by mishandling them, I mean, when you have a mask on to protect yourself, it's there to grab things that are on your face. So if you're touching your mask and moving it around, what you're doing is taking the things that you've protected yourself from, touching them and moving them possibly to your eyes, your face, your clothes. So I'm going to show you 3 different masks and 3 different ways to put them on. And then we're going to talk a little bit about gloves on your hands in public. So this video is to help you. It's not to promote anything. It's just to help you since majority of the public are already wearing masks. And again, that's not a bad thing. If you want to look up the pandemic of 1918, you'll see everybody has a mask, their hair covered, and they're doing certain techniques, and it was found to be helpful in transmission. So first, mask. This mask is not really open to the public, but a lot of people can buy it on the internet, and they have bought it on the internet, and then some have been given out to people. So this mask has ear loops on it like this. It also has a nose attachment like this. So you see how I'm touching all over this mask? This mask has never been used. So the proper thing you're gonna do is put this mask on your ear, put it across your face. The first time you put it across your face, you will pinch down the nose. This seals off any air from coming up. And then you'll put it on the other side of your ear. It's still clean, we're just putting it on. Adjust it now. See how I have it all adjusted? Now, leave it alone. Don't raise it up, don't pull it down, don't take it off this way. The way you properly put it on is how I just showed you. The way you properly take it off, wash your hands if you can. Use some hand sanitizer. Grab it by the ear. Take it across, out, and away from you. This is contaminated. You don't want to do anything with it except for, if you're saving it, you're going to take it and lay it in the sun. You can lay it in the sun for longer than 30 minutes. The UV lights will help it. But you never want to touch the outside of this mask again. The only thing you want to touch is this earpiece to get it off, and it comes off, just like I showed you, out and away from you. You never touch this again, okay? So now we're going to go to the second mask. So a lot of people have been making homemade masks. And I'm just going to bring this one up. This lovely lady, Allison, knew that we needed masks, and she made these adorable masks. They're double-sided, reversible, 3 layers. This is the best pattern that I've found. I'm just letting you know because we've trialed a lot of them. And it has this arch up like this. So I told Allison to adjust this seam right here. If you're making these masks at home, this is what I'm telling you. Adjust this seam, sew a pipe cleaner inside of this mask, and then it will crimp down on your nose just like this. So this mask is a reusable, washable mask. So again, we're talking about cross-contamination. We don't want to put this mask on, have it protect us, and then grab the mask and take it off. So correct way, over the ear, up the nose, place it firmly over the ear. Adjust it now because you're not going to want to be touching it. So see how I'm putting it all in place now? It's still clean. After I take my hands down, it is no longer clean because I'm grabbing things from the air. Again, it's protecting you from me spitting out at you, and it's protecting me from you spitting into me. So this is considered dirty after I've placed it and worn it, okay? Correct way to take it off. Loop behind the ear, out and away from you. This is dirty. This is washable. Straight to the washing machine, or again, you can lay it in the sun, 30 minutes, and then to the washing machine. but don't use it again without washing it in between. See how I haven't touched my face after this was on? I haven't touched this mask except for the part that was not exposed. It was behind my ear. Okay? Second mask style. Third mask style is an N95 that I see a lot of you in the community wearing. Okay? N95 is the really good mask that protects against aerosol products. But I see a lot of people wearing them incorrectly. Number one, a mask is never good if your nose is exposed underneath of it. So these masks, you saw that my whole face and nose was covered, my chin was covered, it was behind my ears. This mask doesn't go behind the ears, it goes over the head. So these, a lot of people are saving them. So if you take it off, I'm going to teach you the correct way to take it off so you can actually save it. First of all, you're going to drill a couple of holes in the bottom of this so it airs out, okay? Then, to put this mask on correctly, you hold this Tupperware up to your face, hold the Tupperware, grab both loops like this, up and over the head. Okay? Up and over the head. These can be adjusted like this. You can push down like this. See how my whole face my nose is covered? The loops are on the back. This portion is still considered clean. Now, when I'm wearing this out in the public, this is contaminated. My side is contaminated from me. But you don't want to just get rid of these because they're really good. Unless it's wet or visibly soiled, you can use it again. So to take this off and not contaminate yourself, we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to take this Tupperware. See the size of the Tupperware? It's a square. Take this Tupperware back up to your face, push in, grab both loops, pull out, go around your Tupperware. Comes off your face. Okay? Now I haven't touched the outside of my mask or the inside of my mask. I have my mask secured. I'm going to take my lid. I'm going to push down. Set it in the sun. Okay, so that's 3 different masks I showed you. And I just want to reiterate, a mask is only good if it's covering the nose area and the mouth area. If your nose is sticking out, that is not a proper way to wear a mask. You don't want to touch anything here. You want to remove it from behind the ear or over the head. Okay. Moving on. This can also be transmitted via your eye. Recommended everyone have some type of eyewear. So sunglasses, regular glasses, covering the eyes, okay? So if you have a mask on and you have your glasses on, it's gonna fog up. So when you first put your mask on, you really have to make sure your nose is in there correctly so you're not fidgeting and grabbing that again, because then you're getting cross-contaminated, okay? So these are considered dirty. You want to wash them with hot soap and water when you're washing your hands. Okay, now we're coming to your hands. I don't have any gloves here to show you, but I see a lot of people in the community walking around with gloves on their hands. So what happens when you have gloves on your hands? You do not wash your hands because you don't want to get your gloves wet. So it is actually better in this instance not to wear gloves in public. So if you have gloves on and you're going from place to place to place to place to place and you never take your gloves off, but you're not washing your gloves, all you're doing is transmitting viruses and bacteria from every location that you've been. So the correct thing would be not wear the gloves, sanitize and wash. So every 20 minutes or so, or if you touch something, you're gonna wash or sanitize. If you get your hands dirty, you're gonna wash and sanitize. Foaming soap, 20 seconds or more, and hand sanitizer with an alcohol in it. So you're going to sanitize in between your hands, up as your elbows. If you want, your elbows are exposed, you go up there. If not, go to the wrist, because this is what's going to be touching things. Okay, I hope this helps. I'm only trying to help you. So, and again, these are just things that I've observed in public, and I just wanted to share some information with you. I want everybody to stay safe. Remember, social distancing saves lives. Stopping transmission is part of social distancing. And I want you all to be safe. I can't wait to see you in person when all this is over.